Let's give them a hand. How about that? Well, I didn't know we were going to have an opening act, but you just can't beat that. Let me find out where you're sitting. I'll come talk to you later. They're not sitting. All right. Hello, folks. How are you? I am so excited to be here. Tonight is a big night. We're celebrating the 50th Salute to Seniors, and you're here for it. Yes, and another treat. We are filming a special episode of American Bandstand. I'm your host, Dick Clark. That's all right. We have got a show that is jam-packed. We're going to show you some clips, play you some songs, and I guarantee your memories are going to come flooding back. So why don't we go ahead and get started? Are you ready? Are you ready? That's what I want to hear. All right. Our first selection reached number 5 on the U.S. R&B charts and number 11 on the Billboard Pop Chart of 1957. Here's Bobby Day and the Hollywood Flames with Buzz, Buzz, Buzz.
Well, buzz, buzz, buzz goes the bumblebee. Tweedledee goes the bird. But the sound of your little voice, darling, is the sweetest sound I've ever heard. I've seen the beauty of the red, red rose, seen the beauty when the sky is blue, seen the beauty of the evening sunset, but the beauty of you, sweet is the honey from the honeycomb, sweet are the grapes from the vine, but there's nothing as sweet as you, darling, and I hope someday you'll be mine.
How about that? That's a great way to get them started. I must say we are very happy to have our bandstand regulars here to dance for us. They are played for us beautifully by the Rhythm Stompers. We're going to meet some of them soon, find out a little bit about them. But right now, I want to meet some of the studio audience. All right? Cameras, just follow me. Now, let's see. Is it possible that I could find those fine dancers who were just doing the opening act? Raise your hands. You, I'll be back for you later. All right, there you are. Right, whoop, whoop. Hello. Well, hello. How do you do? What's your name?
George Horowitz.
George Horowitz, thank you. Where are you from?
Armonk, New York.
Armont, great.
Myrna Gnauer,
And from?
Mount Kisco, New York.
Yay, Mount Kisco. You've got quite a support group here. Well, that was, you were cutting a rug, as we used to say, and there's actually a rug up there. Thank you for starting our show for us. Yeah, well, you know what? You've got me confused already. Well, let me get in here. So, hi, what's your name?
Winnie McGuire,
And where are you from?
Mount Kisco.
Mount Kisco. That sounds so familiar. Mount Kisco. You know, of course, that's where I'm from. All right. Was that one of your favorite songs?
Oh, yes.
Do you have a favorite song?
Oh, there's too many of them.
Well, while you're thinking, because I want to know, and I also, one of the reasons we're coming out here into the studio audience is because we'd like to listen to some of your stories. You know, the things that this reminds you of. Take us back. Tell us a little bit about how you cut a rug or had fun. Do you have a favorite song, sir?
In the still of the night.
In the still of the night. Hands for still of the night? Yes, it's beautiful. There you are. Let's see. So, do you have any other dances you want to do for us?
Why do fools fall in love?
You know, that's just a good question all around. All right, did you come up with a favorite of yours?
10 Commandments of Love?
The 10 Commandments of Love. What's the first commandment?
Oh, love.
Well, love, that sounds pretty good. Well, when it comes to American Bandstand, the first commandment of rock and roll is it's got a good beat and you can dance to it, right? All right. Well, we are sponsored by some wonderful folks here at American Bandstand. I'm just about to tell you about it. First off, Fresh Stick Deodorant, Kodak, and Awake Imitation Juice from Birdseye. Let's start by seeing how Fresh Stick keeps you fresh. All right.
I bought the Fresh Stick, just as you told me. You're absolutely right. It's neat and quick, and it goes on dry. It did make me feel cool and sweet, just as you said. I did everything you said, but my boss still hasn't asked me to lunch.
Unlike some deodorants, Fresh doesn't guarantee you'll get ahead in business. All Fresh does is keep you fresh.
When you think of it, that's quite a lot.
Well, Ed, all America is Cameraland, and it's yours just for the picture taking. Now, let me show you. For some, Cameraland is a far-off lake where the boats go whizzing by. For others, Cameraland is their own front yard where the kids go whizzing by. Cameraland can be a quiet place just made for sharing together. Or it can be an exciting place that's worth bringing home in all its wonder. In fact, Cameraland is all around you, wherever you go, whatever you do. And it's full of the fun that won't stand still, the fun that's just made for movies. Because movies tell a story as no other pictures can. Step by step, a lifelike story that's so easy to make and so wonderful to see. Right now, your Kodak dealer has a world of new movie cameras to help you capture all the action and color. And new automatic movie projectors, too. You'll find them at photo stores featuring the special Kodak 1961 Cameraland display. Look for it. And with these new cameras by Kodak, you'll find that movies are just as easy to take as snapshots.
We're in a supermarket where Mrs. Evans is about to compare Bird's Eye's new frozen breakfast drink, Awake, to the flavor of frozen orange juice. First, the orange juice.
Very good.
Now, Awake. Tastes even better, doesn't it?
It tastes the same to me.
Try again. Awake has more vitamin C, B1, and A than orange juice.
Oh, I'm sorry. They still taste the same.
Give it one more try. 1 can of Awake makes as much as 2 6-ounce cans of frozen orange juice and costs less. And flavor, Mrs. Evans?
I've got to be honest. Awake tastes just like frozen orange juice.
What's wrong with that? It's richer in vitamins, costs less, and tastes as good as frozen orange juice. You can find it in the freezer, ma'am. Awake, a new product of General Foods.
All right. Okay, folks, we're about to come back from commercial. Camera 2 on me in 3, 2. Hello, folks, and welcome back to American Bandstand. Our next song was one of the biggest hits by the Diamonds. Last time we played it here, nobody knew how to do the dance. Yes, can you imagine that? It did become very big, and it's called the Stroll. Ah, yes. Could I have a couple dancers come on over? Come on, kids. Let's meet some of our dancers. There we go. We've got all kinds. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
What's your name? Where are you from?
Sammy from the Bronx.
Sammy from the Bronx.
And I'm Aaron from Baltimore, Maryland.
But we've got a Baltimorean, as they used to call it. I'm sorry, but I spent a lot of time there myself. I probably was one of them. All right. What can you tell us about the next dance coming up?
You're going to love it.
Well, there you go. In a nutshell, you're going to love it. The Stroll, right?
That's right. We're going to stroll all the way up and down, and you're going to love it, like he said.
Well, there you go. As I understand it, there's a line on one side, a line on the other, and then one couple at a time, they kind of strut their stuff.
That's exactly it. Yeah, yes. That's it. Don't spoil too much, so got to leave something for a surprise.
I don't think you'll be surprising these guys too much. You know the Stroll, right? All right, go ahead and get back in position, and we'll get it started. The Stroll became a huge party hit because of the repeated airings here on American Bandstand. It was performed here on December 5th, 1957, and peaked at number 4. Here is The Stroll by the Diamonds.
Come, let's stroll
Yeah. How about that? Thank you, dancers. That was quite a nice stroll. And by the way, I love Baltimore. The Inner Harbor, it's really a beautiful town. So let's stroll on down memory lane and meet a few more of our audience members. How about that? Yes? As I was saying, we really like to hear some of your stories. I hope your memories really are come flooding back. Hi, folks. How are you?
Fine.
What's your name? Where are you from?
Celia from Yonkers.
From Yonkers.
John from Yonkers.
You're also from Yonkers.
Coin Park.
There we are. Yeah. You've got fans, John. All right. Are you here together?
Right here.
Oh, you're here. Well, I better not leave you out. What's your name?
Ann. Ann.
Hi, Ann. And you live near him?
Yeah, sort of.
Well, I'm asking everybody, what's your favorite song?
The Still of the Night.
In the Still of the Night again. We should keep track, right? How about you?
Me? I like them all.
You like them all? Well, good for you. So there's nothing you don't like. Well, he's not hard to please then, right?
Well,
I'm getting a look. How about you? What's your favorite song?
Cabaret.
Cabaret, wonderful. Now, what I'm really looking for is, when you were kids, did you have to sneak out to dance at night?
No, I didn't sneak out, though, but I danced.
You danced?
Oh, yeah.
Where would you go?
The corner candy store used to have a record player.
The corner candy store, so it was the size of a regular candy store. How many people could you get in there to dance?
Oh, maybe 20, 30.
20 or 30 people. That's a pretty good sized candy store. Wow. How about you? You didn't sneak off, I'm sure.
No, not back in the old side.
There wasn't much of that going on. Well, I don't know. So if anybody's got a sneaking away story, raise your hand. We'll get to you. Where did you dance?
Back in the old side, as I say. Back in Ireland.
Oh, back in Ireland. You didn't have to do a jig just because you were in Ireland, did you?
No.
But you could if you wanted to.
If it called for it.
If it called for it. Well, I love a good jig. And anything Irish, pretty much, I like. How about you?
anywhere.
Anywhere? You dance on the street corner?
Absolutely.
You dance in school?
Sure.
But not at the pool hall. No.
No.
No way. Of course not. Of course not. Well, I'll be talking to a lot of you. I might sneak up on you, you know. How about that? Just give me your favorite song.
In the Still of the Night.
Wow. Hot. It's winning. It's winning. And what's your name?
Laura.
Hi, Laura. How you doing? So, where did you dance?
American Bandstand.
I'm sorry?
American Bandstand.
You danced on American Bandstand. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. How about that? Let's give her a big hand, one of our regulars. Yay! I am so excited that you're here. When was that?
Oh, back in the 60s, early 60s.
Early 60s? Well, I did a lot of stuff back then. All right. Sorry?
You sure did.
Yes. All right. All I have to do is find my place on here. You know, my memory is not what it used to be, believe me. All right. So, it's guest time. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure meeting you. Pleasure meeting you. All right. I'm going to get my exercise today, I'm pretty sure. All right, as I said, it's guest time on American Bandstand. And I'm so excited to see one of the regulars here. Doggone it. Our next guest was born Richard Wayne Penniman, who grew up singing gospel and the blues. He's called the architect of rock and roll. He even inspired British artists like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. I guess that would be the American invasion instead of the British invasion. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure to bring you the man who has broken records all over the world. Here's Little Richard and Bamalama Bamaloo.
said, Bama Lama Lou. Bama Lama, Bama Lou. Bama Lama, Bama Lou. Bama Lama, Bama Lou. Bama Lama, Bama Lou. Now I dig her style. She's about to drive me wild with Bama Lama, Bama Lou. I asked my baby for a kid. She shook her head like this. I asked my little girl for kids. She shook her head around like this. She said, woo! Yeah! Bama Lama, Bama Lou. Bama Lama, Bama Lou. Bama Lama, Bama Lou. Bama Lama, Bama Lou. Now I dig that style. It's driving me wild with Bama Lama, Bama Lou. She shook her head around like this. I asked my little girl for kids. She shook her head around like this. She said, woo! Yeah! Bama Lama, Bama Lou. Bama Lama, Bama Lou. Bama Lama, Bama Lou. Bama Lama, Bama Lou. Now I take that style. Now I'm driving her wild with Bama Lama, Bama Lou.
Yay! All right, you may remember some of his other hits, Tutti Frutti and Good Golly Miss Molly. And now a word from our fine sponsors at Brunswick Bowling, Puss in Boots Cat Food, and Instant Folgers. Nothing brings friends together like bowling.
In the afternoon, when things slow down, when you're wondering what to do, let's go! Go bowling! Nothing brings people together or makes friends so fast as bowling. So call a friend. Bowl Brunswick tomorrow.
Puss in Boots brings you new green cans.
Puss in Boots brings you new green cans.
Puss in Boots brings you new green cans. New green cans.
New green cans.
New green cans.
That you pick by number.
Green cans.
New green cans.
New green cans.
That you pick by number.
Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots.
Cans, the best cat food.
Yeah.
In the whole doggone world.
That's one of the cat world.
New green cans.
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's your coffee again. The desk sergeant at the station makes better coffee than this.
Ed, really?
Sorry, honey. But your coffee tastes terrible.
Mr. McGregor, please help me.
Carol, what's the matter?
My coffee. Ed says he gets better coffee at the police station.
Why not try new Instant Folgers?
Instant Folgers?
No, I said new Instant Folgers, Carol. Tastes good as fresh pert, because it's made from fresh pert coffee. Then they actually turn that fresh pert coffee into new Instant Folgers.
Tastes good as fresh perk because it is. Fresh perk. Mr. McGregor, I'll try it.
Hey, the Sarge never made coffee like this.
It's new Instant Folgers. Tastes good as fresh perk.
I like it better.
Try new Instant Folgers. Tastes good as fresh perked because it is.
All right. Studio audience, here we go again. Camera one on me in 3, 2. Welcome back to our special edition of American Bandstand. The next song we have was on a 45 record. You remember the 45s, yes? It's called Rockin' Robin. If you turn the record over, it played over and over. In those days, we had a 2-track system, side A and side B. Before we play it, let's meet some of our lovely dancers. Can I have a couple of you out here? They do look lovely, don't they? Give them a hand. I'm really enjoying listening to you dance. Could you come on this side? There you are. Not both of you. There, I like to be in the middle. Look, we just did a little dance right there. What's your name? Where are you from?
Peggy, and I'm from Baltimore.
You're from Baltimore. No more disparaging remarks about Baltimore. Actually, it's a lovely town. The Inner Harbor is so beautiful. Where are you from?
Tim from New York City.
New York City. There you go. Well, we got two great cities here. Let me ask you. Now, you know the 45s. I assume you don't have any 45s laying around at home.
Not today.
Sure do.
You do? Well, and may I ask if you have anything to play them on?
Yeah.
Well, I hope so, because they don't sound quite as good without a record player. But that is, do you store your music on CDs?
Today it's all on my iPhone, unfortunately.
It's on your iPhone? How many songs can you keep on them? 100?
Oh, 1,000 at least.
1,000 songs on something about this big. Boy, we sure have come a long way. Thank you so much. Go ahead and get ready to dance. Wow. It blows my mind, I have to tell you. Well, here we go. Reaching number 2 on Billboard charts of 1958. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy Bobby Day and the Flames with Rockin' Robin.
All the day long, hopping and a bopping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet. Slow rockin' Robin, 'cause we really gonna rock tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall oak tree. The wise or loud, the big black crow, flap of their wings, sing and go, bird, go, rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet. Slow rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Slow. A pretty little raven at the birdman stand taught him how to do the bop, and it was grand. They started going steady and bless my soul. He out-bopped the buzzard and the oriole. He rocks in the treetop all the day long, hopping and a popping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' Robin, tweet. Slow rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Well, the pretty little raven at the birdman stand taught him how to do the bop, and it was grand. They started going steady and bless my soul. He out-bopped the buzzard and the oriole. He rocks in the treetop all the day long, hopping and a bopping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, tweet. Rockin' Robin, slow rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight.
Wow, Rockin' Robin. How about that, folks? Well, I guess we're rocking now, right? Well, I don't want to neglect this side of our studio audience. So come on over here. Who was tapping their foot while that was going on? Let's see. Hello, ma'am. How are you? What's your name? Where are you from?
Donna Coleman from Peekskill, New York.
From where?
Peekskill.
All right. What? You're the only one here. Let's hear it for Peekskill. All right. Let me, do you know who else sung that song?
No.
Rockin' Robin. Hands. That's right. Michael Jackson, he was about this old when he was first on American Bandstand singing Rockin' Robin. I have to say, he and the Jackson 5 were such professionals. I really enjoyed having them on. Well, I may as well ask you, do you have a favorite song? That's all right. I'll get back to you. You should have seen her face. Well, I don't know. All right. Are you getting ready to leave, or did you want to dance? No? You didn't want to dance? Well, while you're standing up, why don't we get to meet you? Do you have a favorite song?
No, I love all kind of songs. Then I dance too. That's my
And what's your name?
Carmen.
Carmen. She likes all kinds of songs, and you like to dance, right?
Sure.
Sure. Uh-oh. Okay. That's your boss. Are you her boss?
Not me. She's talking about it.
Oh, I was the wrong one. Your finger's crooked. I'm just kidding. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Octavia.
Hi, Octavia. Are you her boss?
Yes, I'm a boss.
So if you say dance, she says how fast?
Yes.
Well, that's good. You know, I've gotten the feeling I do whatever you said too. Let's see. So do you have a favorite version of Rockin' Robin? This one we just played, or Michael's?
I love Michael Jackson. I'm a big fan when he was younger and Off the Wall.
He was. That was just a lot of fun watching those kids. And like I say, they were well-mannered, they were nice, they were right here on Bandstand, and we had such a good time with them. Now, where did you sneak off? Well, no, we're saying that nobody actually snuck off to go dancing, so where would you go dancing?
I danced in my room.
In my room. I think that's a Beach Boys song, isn't it? Well, all right. Do you have any memories that you're thinking about from those times?
Well, I can remember my mom playing the music, and we just have a good old time, just dancing around. I was about yay high. I was singing in the fan.
You were singing in the fan?
That voice back.
Yeah. How many people have sung into a fan? I have. You got to make sure you don't get your eyebrows caught in there. All right, then. Let me find out. Who's got a story for me that this wonderful music is remembering? How about you?
I remember Dick Clark on American Bandstand. He used to be on ABC on Saturday afternoons.
That's right. And loving it. So, do you have a favorite dance?
Well, I like the Lindy.
You like the Lindy? Well, I think you're going to be happy because we've got some of that in your future. What's your name?
My name is Kaz Gallus.
And you're from where?
I'm from Yonkers, New York.
From Yonkers! We have a wonderful Yonkers. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you. We have a wonderful... Yeah. Not so many Peekskill, but plenty of Yonkers. Well, let me get on back upstairs, and we'll start the next song, okay? I really am getting my exercise. Anybody want to run laps with me? Hi there. All right. In 1962, we had the Orlons right here on this show performing live. As you know, the Orlons are from Philadelphia, and we just love them. If you recall, the version of the Watusi went to number 2 on the Billboard charts and remained there for 2 weeks. It's been a big dance craze. You all went wild for this tune. Chubby Checkers has recorded it. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles recorded it. Even Annette Funicello. You remember her from from the Mouseketeers? Yes, I think she was my favorite Mouseketeer on the Mickey Mouse Club. The Rhythm Stompers are ready. So we'd like to feature it again on the show, this time with the Lennon Sisters. Here they are, the Lennon Sisters and Watusi.
Really smart. Watusi makes you feel so good. Watusi is the dance to do. That's the dance to do.
Watusi, yeah.
Yeah! All right, that was great. Let's give a hand to our wonderful dancers. Maybe we could have a chat with one of the Lennon sisters. Would that be you?
Hello.
Hi, you just played one of the Lennon sisters?
Yes, I'm the leader, singer.
And what was her name?
Renata.
Well, thank you. And what's your name?
Renata.
Renata. Well, it's nice to meet you. What can you tell me about that dance? It's a lot of back and forth?
It's a lot of back and forth, and maybe you guys can tell me more, but that was a really special dance back in the day, right?
Well, of course it was, yes. Maybe in a moment you can teach me a step or two. You think so?
I do think so. Yeah, I think you can get it.
Oh, good. Let's see. You know, what makes that different than the twist?
Ooh, I think you go lower in the twist, right? I think you go really low. I think you go really low in the twist.
Is that right? Pretty low? I don't know if I can get as low as I used to, but I can certainly try to twist without throwing my hip out. Let's see. Now, you folks have been doing, what, 7 dances you've been working on?
I think it was 6, maybe 7. Yeah.
And so that's a lot of choreography to learn, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of choreography. We do that every day, and it's really fun. I think that's what we love to do, so it's amazing.
It is, and some of it seems so athletic, it looks like you're being thrown around, yes?
Yeah, we like to be like the little monkeys, right? The Lindy Hop and all the dances back in the day, they're pretty much dance with lots of air steps, so yeah.
Air step? What's an air step?
Aerial steps, the steps where we fly.
Where you go flipping over someone's arm or something like that?
Yeah, exactly. That's what we like.
Well, I never did that to Mrs. Clark. She probably would have smacked me, but I was a little bit more of the, just the twist. It's more something I can understand. How about you folks? Let me see the Watusi dancers out there. Yeah? Yay! Well, it's a lovely dance and quite different from the one you just did, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So, can you tell me about what we're the next dance we're going to see?
We are gonna see the Let's Rip It Up. Is that the next one we're gonna see?
Well, it's a surprise. I'll let you know. Let's give a hand to our lovely dancer. Thank you, thank you. Okay. I bet you that you remember Dion and the Belmonts. Yes? Yeah. Some of the biggest hits were Run Around Sue, Teenager in Love, and The Wanderer, right? The Belmonts were named for Belmont Avenue in the Bronx. Yeah, how about that? Let's hear for the Bronx. Now that's the kind of Bronx cheer I can get behind. Now, I heard this story while visiting his old neighborhood in the Bronx. Dion recalled the first time that he and the Belmonts actually heard their song being played. Everyone on the block turned up their radio loud and stuck their radios out the window. He was so excited, you can imagine. I wonder if they'd still do that today. Well, I'm going to introduce our next song. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Dion and the Belmonts with The Majestic. There they go. That's all right. Yeah, give it up. Come on.
Well, let's do this dance now. This dance started down in this sea. Now they're doing it on TV, all the way to the Pacific shore. Man, it's the greatest dance you ever saw. Let get up, everybody, and move your feet. Yeah, my drum has got a swinging beat. Everything is moving, people. Here's your chance. It's time for you to do this dance. It's the majestic, the majestic. Do it. The majestic, the majestic. Yeah, that's great. Come on, everybody, take a tip from me. They even got my message down in Waikiki. Grab your partner and get on the ball. Every time you hear this call, cause there is no more shimmy and no more bop. The kids in Philly, they stop doing the slop. Yeah, everybody, now you're looking just fine. People getting a big boy line. Dance, dance, people, dance, dance, people. Dance, people, dance, dance, people. Yeah, I'm with a little bit of soul. Get up. It's the majestic, the majestic. Yeah, do it. The majestic, the majestic. Yeah, do it. That's great. All the way from Georgia to the Golden Gate. Yeah, Kentucky, Virginia, and Dakota State. They're even grooving in Chicago town. This dance is really getting round. Dance, people, dance. Dance, dance, people, dance. Dance, dance, people, dance. With a little bit of soul. Get up and do this dance. Roll, let it roll.
The Majestic. Thank you, folks. And away they go. Well, let's have another chat with somebody in our audience. I hope you've been bringing up some great memories because we're here for you. It's a salute to you guys. How about that? And I salute you. Now let me see. I saw somebody I saw you tapping your foot during that. You couldn't help it, could you?
No, I couldn't.
What's your name?
Barbara.
Barbara?
Yes.
Where are you from, Barbara?
White Plains.
White Plains. All right. What's your favorite song?
Barbara Ann.
Barbara Ann. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? And did you get to dance much when you were a kid?
Yes, a lot.
Good. Where would you go?
Well, we went to Fudgies and other places that were local.
To where?
Fudgies and
Fargees in Yonkers.
yes.
Who else went there? Yeah. Remind me to come see you. All right. So does this bring up any great memories from back then?
It's fantastic. It couldn't be better.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. But what can you tell us? One of your stories about you went out one time, you forgot your dance shoes.
Well, I didn't have blue suede shoes.
I don't think I did either.
But my husband was a great dancer also.
Oh, is that right? And you love dancing with him?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
What would you dance the most?
Well, we liked the Lindy, the Stroll. That was one of our favorites.
That's great. Well, we got at least two of them covered.
And the Twist.
The Twist, of course, something I can do.
And all the other songs, the old songs.
That's great.
Dances.
The old dances really get you going, right?
And a Dick Clark absolute fan.
Well, I'm a fan of you. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. I'm going to meet some of your friends at the... Hi, excuse me, ladies. How are you? So, hi, what's your name?
Sherry.
Where are you from?
Yonkers.
Yonkers, of course. All right, that makes sense. I guess you're from Yonkers also.
Madeline. Yonkers.
Great. And you dance there also.
Fudgies.
Can you tell me anything about Fudgies?
Oh, I don't quite remember. Fudgies.
Would you go there on Friday or Saturday?
Friday nights. I went every night. Every night.
She went every night. Well, there you go. That's a party girl in a good way, right?
To dance.
Well, I don't blame you. It's good exercise. It's fun. You get to see your friends, sort of like now.
Yeah, we used to go out a lot.
Do you have any stories from back then? It doesn't have to do about dancing, just something fun from back then.
Stories.
She's got the stories.
Well, I was a little younger, but right next door where I lived, there was a candy store with a jukebox. So I used to hang around with the older crowd, and I just got in the middle of it, and I did all the dances with them.
So the juke...
Danced in the streets.
They were dancing in the streets, ladies and gentlemen. And you use a jukebox for your music?
At that time, yes. Yeah.
I bet you don't remember the number that you pushed the most. E12.
Oh, what I loved is one of my favorite songs was Sway by Bobby Rydell.
Right.
Hey, Sway.
Well, it's been delightful talking to you. How many of you remember those great jukeboxes when they actually worked? Yeah. Not only played music, but they were beautiful little pieces of art. All right. Now we have to pay for this, so we're going to hear a few words from our sponsors, the good folks at Colgate, Ed Solano's, and Easy Pop. Keep romance fresh with Colgate. Here we go.
Being married is no excuse to let needless bad breath and tooth decay make romance fade away. Remember,
You fight tooth decay. Help stop bad breath all day with Colgate Dental Cream.
for most people, brushing after eating with Colgate with activated Gardol helps fight decay, helps stop bad breath originating in the mouth all day. Trouble often starts when food particles are trapped between your teeth. But Colgate with Gardol gives you activated foam as you brush. Penetrates between teeth to help foam food particles away. Proper brushing with Colgate can mean fewer cavities, fresher breath for you. So keep your romance fresh with Colgate.
You fight tooth decay. Help stop bad breath all day with Colgate Dental cream.
This is the 1958 Edsel, the car that presents originality and elegance never seen before in any car at any price, and presents them in 18 different models. This expensive-looking car is one of the Edsel Ranger series, a four-door ice green sedan styled like a hardtop that sells for no more than some models of America's low-priced cars. The turquoise and white convertible you see driving up now is one of the Edsel Pacer series with elegant Edsel styling throughout, such as these Edsel Contour seats that are scientifically designed to give you separate back and shoulder support with an overall feeling of luxurious comfort that means hour upon hour of fatigue-free, enjoyable driving. And the back of the front seat is divided in a new way that gives the middle passenger a full backrest, so you ride more comfortably than you ever have before. This two-door hardtop is one of the large and luxurious cars in the Edsel Corsair series. Its colors are copper metallic and white, one of over 90 Edsel color combinations that you can choose from, so you can completely satisfy your individual color tastes. This ember red and white four-door hardtop is one of the magnificent Citation series, upholstered in white vinyl and gold nylon, just one of an attractive array of the very latest high-fashion decorator fabrics, all color-keyed to match the car exterior. Here is the distinctive Edsel Bermuda, done in charcoal brown and driftwood, one of 5 Edsel station wagons, which give you your choice of both 2- and 4-door, 6- and 9-passenger models. And this is the Edsel Citation Convertible in gold and white. Undoubtedly the most beautiful convertible in the world. See this and the other elegantly styled Edsels at your Edsel dealer this week. Remember, this is the year to get out of your old car and into the most elegant automobile of your lifetime.
Well, hello, boy. Now, what do you say?
Let's make with the popcorn right away.
Too much trouble and bother, yes, indeed.
No, man, heat's all you need.
You need more than heat, boy, according to Hoyle. You need popcorn, salt, butter, and oil. And the frying pan, or to be completely proper, you ought to have a popper.
I dig it you ain't hip, old man, to Easy Pop popped in its own pan.
You mean Easy Pop popped in its own pan?
Now you're swinging, Daddy. Crazy man. Why don't you make it with me to the grocery shop? We'll both take a pan of this Easy Pop. Now, give it the heat bed. That's the wildest. Easy Pop's too much, the neatest, the mildest. We'll all have a gallon in just about a minute. Popcorn, salt, and oil, and everything in it.
What do you know? No muss, no fuss. There's Easy Pop popcorn for all of us.
Easy Pop, man, that's real popcorn.
Come and get it. A big surprise.
And you have the surprise for me?
Yes, sir. It's a new breakfast cereal called Maypo. From now on, you're really going to like oatmeal. Take off your hat. The hat.
I want my cowboy hat.
After breakfast.
I want it now.
You like maple sugar candy?
That's oatmeal.
Right. But it says here it's maple-flavored oatmeal.
I want my hat.
Tell you what, I'll be an aeroplane. You be the hangar. Open the door. Here it comes. Loaded with delicious maple-flavored maple. Cowboys love maple. Yep, cowboy.
All right, we're coming back from commercial. Camera 3 on me in 3, 2. Hello, folks. Welcome back to American Bandstand. I tell you, I think you're going to get a whale of a lot of pleasure out of the girls you're about to see. One of their hits was Mr. Sandman. This song that we're going to play rose to number 2 on the Billboard charts of 1958. Let us get together, if you will, and give them a nice bandstand welcome featuring the Chordettes. Here's Lollipop.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, lolly.
Feel free to clap along. There you go. Yeah! All right, well, doesn't that just take you back? Thank you for our downstage dancers. Well done. It does take you back to the innocent days of the early 50s. After all, that's when American Bandstand first got its start. Now we're going to crank it up and venture into some very energetic rock and roll. We're not ready to play it yet. We're going to talk to some dancers, but Bill Haley and the Comets are credited with popularizing rock and roll. They had million-dollar hits such as Rock Around the Clock, See You Later, Alligator, and Shake, Rattle, and Roll, selling over 25 million records worldwide. But before that, let's bring up a few dancers and have a little chat. We're not ready to start. I just want to chat. Yeah, hi there. Hello, hello, hello. Well, am I wrong, or are we just about to crank this thing up?
Yeah, it's about to get crazy in here.
We're about to rip it up.
We're about to rip it up. How about that? You agree?
I do.
Well, what's your name?
My name's Gabby.
Gabby. Where are you from?
I'm from San Francisco.
Wow, you've come a long way to dance for us. How about that? Cab ride's going to kill you. How about you?
Rafal.
From?
Poland. That's a big of a way.
Wow, you're getting even further away. Well, that's the kind of enthusiasm these kids have. I'll get back to you. Don't worry.
Paolo.
Paolo, and you tell these people what to do, don't you?
I help, yes.
He coordinates them. It's the Rhythm Stompers. They're doing such a great job. Let's give them a hand. Yeah. But let's meet all of them, too. How about you?
I'm Megan.
And where are you from?
I'm from Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. They speak funny there, don't they?
Go Steelers.
Go Steelers. I didn't get your names. I'm sorry.
I'm Rachel.
Rachel from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. Wow.
My name's Kevin. I'm from New Mexico.
New Mexico. Holy mackerel. Come on out here. Come on. I didn't tell them that I was going to bring them out here for this. So where are you going? There you go. Let me just quickly. You're not. Let me get your name again.
Peggy.
Tim.
Renata.
Sammy.
Did I miss anybody? And I'm Dick Clark. All right. Well, I am very excited to see this dance. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be, are you ready? Get in places. I'll get in my place. All right. Our next song reached number 25 on the Billboard pop charts and number 4 in the UK in 1956. Here is Bill Haley and the Comets with Rip It Up.
Well, Saturday night and I just got paid. All about my money, don't try to save. My heart says go, go, have a time. Cause it's Saturday night and baby, how I feel fine. I'm gonna rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up. I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna break it up. I'm gonna lock it up at the ball tonight. Well, I got me a baby and I won't be late. Pick her up in my 88. A shag going down by the social hall. When the joint starts jumping, gonna have me a ball. I'm gonna rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up. I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna break it up. I'm gonna lock it up at the ball tonight. Well, along about 10, I'm breezing high. I walk on out to that groovy sky. But I don't care if I spend my dough, cause tonight I'm gonna be one happy soul. I'm gonna rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up. I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna break it up. I'm gonna lock it up at the ball tonight. Go, 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 go. Just got paid. Fool about my money, don't try to save. My heart says go, go, have a time. On Saturday night, and baby, how I feel fine. I'm gonna rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up. I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna break it up. I'm gonna lock it up at the ball tonight. Well, along about 10, I'm breezing high. I walk on out into the groovy sky. But I don't care if I spend my dough, cause tonight I'm gonna be one happy soul. I'm gonna rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up. I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna break it up. I'm gonna lock it up at the ball tonight.
Yeah! Yeah! Wow! Wow, what a great job. Thank you, the Rhythm Stompers. Holy mackerel, I would have thrown something out by now. Let me have a show of hands. Who used to dance like that? Yeah. I'm coming over there. All right, I'm coming over. What?
We want to make sure that they stay in the places when we call the buses, so maybe when you're done, let's just make sure that they stay.
All right, we'll hope so. Hey, all right. Hey, let's see those dancers. Hello, darling. I love your outfit. Where were those hands? I'm not sure if the camera can get us over here, but come on. You loved to dance, didn't you?
Yeah, we used to do the Lindy Hop.
The Lindy Hop. Now that's pretty darn athletic, isn't it?
Yeah, and a lot of waltzes and fox. We took dance lessons.
Well, of course, I guess a lot of people took dance lessons back then, yeah?
Yeah, we did.
Well, it's because they were harder. The twist is kind of easy. Modern rock and roll, But yes, are these some of your fellow dancers?
Pardon? No.
Ooh, you had your hand up, right? Mum is the word. All right. Did you dance?
Yeah, I used to dance too.
Did you dance that wild dance?
Not now.
What?
Because I can't.
Well, I don't move the way I used to. No, indeed.
Still could shake.
But you can she says, I can still shake. Good for you. What's your name?
Helen.
Hey, Helen. I missed your name, ma'am.
Pardon? Josephine Frusciante.
Josephine from Shanty. Let me find... Nice to meet you. Let me see if I can find some other shakers. Oh, you've been told on. Yes. She's telling on her, and she's telling on her, telling on her. Let's see, I'm not sure where to start.
Used to do all those dances.
And how did you keep from throwing something out?
I'm sorry?
How did you keep from throwing out your hip?
Oh, no. I was very solid. I didn't.
Very athletic. I think you'd have to be athletic to dance like that.
I did. I was very athletic at that time, and I loved dancing, and I still do.
Do you have, I'm glad to hear that. Do you have a favorite song?
Pardon?
Do you have a favorite song?
Oh, yes. Let me think.
Or favorite dance?
Favorite dance? Oh, I guess I like the foxtrot.
Foxtrot. I was never very good at that. You can ask my wife. Well, that's good. Nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
You're very kind. Thank you. Let me snuggle in here. Excuse me. I don't think I can get there. Hi, what's your name?
Joyce from New Rochelle.
From New Rochelle! And I guess you used to dance like that?
Yeah, I still would if I could.
Well, of course. You know, my dad was turning 90. He was 89, and he looked at his license. He said, I'm not old yet. I said, Dad, come Friday, you'll be 90. You'll be old. He didn't like it then either. Anyway, so we're all getting a little bit older, day by day, but you're still here, right?
I'm still here.
You like to rock and roll?
No.
Well, what do you like?
Well, I like the tango and the samba and the Charleston.
Ah, the classic dances.
You got it.
Do you have any memory?
Of course, the waltz.
Oh, the waltz, yes. You know, that's something I think I was, my wedding day, and I was actually waltzing pretty well. And my wife said, wow. I said, quiet, I'm counting. There you go. Do you have any other memories of those times?
Of what?
Of those times, something that...
Lots of wonderful memories. We lived in the best era.
The best era ever. How about that? Yeah. All right. Now you're... Wait. You're the original Tattletale. Can I just get your name? Sorry?
Carol.
Hi, Carolyn. Well, she doesn't want to be interviewed for this episode, but you don't mind telling on your friends, so that's okay. Who were you pointing to? Women in the front? Well, hold on. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
What's your name?
Rosemary.
Rosemary?
Yes.
That's a lovely name. Are you having a good time today?
Yes, very good.
Does this take you back a little bit?
Yes.
Well, we're here, like I said, to share your memories. Can you share anything with us of those good times?
I don't know.
You don't have to, but you could.
Well, I used to come here quite a bit to White Plains.
You came here quite a bit? You came here a lot? Well, good, good. I'm glad we're all here. All right.
White Plains.
Oh, to White Plains to dance. Great, great. Well, lovely to meet you. Hello, how are you?
Hi, Barbara.
Where are you from?
I used to live in Brooklyn.
In where?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. There. Anybody from Brooklyn?
I live in Mount Kisco.
Oh, hey! All right then. I got a little note about Mount Vernon, by the way. Anybody? Mount Vernon? Did you think I forgot you? Hello, Mount Vernon. I haven't forgotten. We've got some Vernons back here. Excuse me, ma'am. It's nice to meet you. Somebody's being pointed at. Can I sneak through here? Sorry. Oh, there we are. Right here. Hello, ma'am. What's your name?
Lillian.
Lillian.
Teal.
And where are you from?
Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon. All right. We have a fine Mount Vernon contingency. And I bet you love dancing.
Yeah, I did when I was out there. Mount Vernon High School.
Mount Vernon High School. Great, great. Did they hold dances there?
Yeah, we had after school.
Right. Was there a sock hop? I'm sorry? Oh, she's reminding me that I went to Mount Vernon. And I know, I still couldn't dance then. I can't dance now, but I love watching it. So, did you have a favorite dance?
Not really. I did it all.
You did it all. Good for you. How about you, sir? Do you have a favorite dance?
No, no.
No? Okay. What's your name?
Cynthia.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Now, I think... Don't talk to you. Don't be frightened. It's a live show going out to millions and millions of people. But otherwise, you're among friends. How about you, ma'am? What's your name?
My name is Mary. I'm from Mount Vernon.
From where?
Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon. All right, then. Great. It's nice to see you. Do you have a favorite song?
Not really. I love them all.
Well, let me ask you. I asked some friends up there where they would go to dance. Oh, dear. Somebody took her bag. Let's hope they just wanted to put money in it. I don't know. Good luck finding that. Did you go to dance places, or where would you go?
We used to go to 3-4s in New Rochelle and the places in Mount Vernon.
Places in Mount. Oh, all right. Well, I'm glad you all love to dance. We'll take care of you in a little bit, okay, darling? All right. Okay. Well, we're going to take care of that in a moment. All right. Oh. Well, before we go into our last song, we actually get to give away an iPod. How about that? Who wants one? Come on, who wants one? There we are. Well, good thing we only have one. We're going up. All right. You know, an iPad, after you. You know, on Bandstand, we were sort of a low budget and we didn't give away much of anything. So this is a treat for me. All righty. What's your name?
Jim Bunn from Senior U from Concordia College.
Yay, Jim! All right, now how do we want to do this? We want to rustle it around?
Rustle them around and I'll let you pick.
Okay.
Read the name and then we want
a little rustling.
Here.
Do you feel lucky?
Tell them it's for the iPad from the Senior U booth.
It's for, why don't you tell them?
Okay. This is the drawing for the iPad from the Concordia College Senior U booth. So we're going to draw for the iPad.
All right. Round and round and round we go, and where we stop, we have a winner. And it is Aurora Wiswell. Does that look right? There can't be too many Auroras. Aurora.
Aurora Wiswell. Aurora Riswell.
Anybody who knows her? Or
from New Rochelle. Aurora Wiswell from New Rochelle.
Okay, so the question is, does she need to be here? Yep. All right, so last chance for Aurora. 3, 2, 1. There's no Aurora. Okay. That's too bad because it's a beautiful sight.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, did we have a winner?
Is this Aurora? Have her come. No, Rebecca, we're going to take a picture right here.
Come on up. We're going to have your picture taken. How's that?
That's great. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. All right. Okay. Appreciate it, Jim. What a nice treat. We're going to come on and take your picture. And then we're going to wrap this show up. I'm telling you, I'm so happy to be here for the 50th annual Salute to Seniors. And it's a milestone. How about it? Oh, she thought we said some other name. So here we are again. We'll keep doing it till we get it right. All right. Take two. All right. I like one. I'm feeling lucky. Let's see. Martha Roller. R-O-H-L-E-H-R.
From Hastings on Hudson.
Yes. Martha.
Martha from Hastings on Hudson. Martha Roller. R-O-H-L-E-H-R.
We're probably not pronouncing it right, but you know who you are.
Right.
Barbara.
Martha.
Do we have a Barbara?
Martha.
Oh, Martha, I'm so sorry. Martha.
Martha from Hastings on Hudson.
All right, we'll give you a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2. Sorry, Martha. You could have been lucky. That means the rest of you are more lucky. Okay, you get another chance.
Hattie Miller.
All right.
Hattie Miller. Do we have Hattie Miller?
Come on down, Hattie. Thank you. Oh, my pleasure. Yeah. You use it for next time? No. All right, Hattie, congratulations. You won a prize. All you have to do is make your way out of there, and we're going to take a picture. Let me come down there. I like pictures as much as anybody. Wait a minute.
Come on over.
Hi, Hattie.
Okay, great. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yay, congratulations. All right. I didn't know they were going to give away prizes. That's fantastic. Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready to wrap this up? Are you ready? Woohoo! It has been great being here to salute the seniors on our special edition of American Bandstand. As I said, we're wrapping up. I had a little bit to do with the next and final selection. I urged a very young Chubby Checker to record a new teenager-friendly version of this song. So in 1960 and in 1962, the Twist became #1 on the singles pop chart. The Rhythm Stompers are going to help us end this episode. Here's Chubby Checker and the Twist. Yeah.
I'm gonna sing my song. It won't take long. Gonna be the Twist, man. It goes like this. Hey, come on, baby. Let's do the Twist. Come on, baby. Let's do the Twist. Take it by my little hand and go like this. Twist, baby, twist. Yeah.
the fabulous Rhythm Stompers. Let's give them a hand, folks. Woo! Yay! Thank you, thank you. They'll be sticking around for a little while, some of them. Some of them have to run all the way to other countries, but I'll be here with you. But for our studio audience and American Bandstand, this is Dick Clark saying so long.